Hey folks, Good Guy Glenn here, and today is Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. I'm in Mahalia, Mississippi. I delivered at 0630 at PepsiCo over here, and I'm just waiting for the next load out of here. Hopefully taking me back up north, because I had asked for some home time this coming weekend. So hopefully that's all on the up and up. Last I left you, we were in Glade Springs, Virginia. I had just picked up from Wasteville, Virginia at the Quaker. Western Express told me that I couldn't pick that load up until Sunday. I picked it up Saturday. I was going to run it out Sunday. I stopped at Glade Springs for the overnight, got up in the morning, started running it out, got 140 miles from Mississippi, stopped for my fuel stop, did my 30-minute, and when my 30-minute came back, I only had 2 hours left on my clock because my 70 was out. So I look, no recap hours for the next day. I had to do a 34. Okay. I pull into a spot, and all of a sudden, I just don't feel good at all. I start to feel really sick. I'm really congested. I can't breathe, but I'm not... I don't have any, mucus or anything. I start running a fever of 100 degrees, and I figure it all out. Turns out, I have a sinus infection. I get them chronically, used to get them chronically. When I, started doing allergy shots, I stopped getting them so much. What had happened, I think, is in Kentucky. When I was in Kentucky the other night, I was taking a shower at the Pilot, and I got water in my ears, and I have tubes in my ears. So when I get water in my ears, it goes down into my sinuses, into my throat, and it causes an infection. And I think that's what happened. So, God would have it, I got a 34-hour break. I got a lot of sleep. I slept it off. I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling a bit better. I remember what 626 always told me about taking Mucinex to dry it out. And I've been taking the Mucinex, and it's been helping out a lot. But being sick on the road is terrible, man. It really is. It's not cool at all. It stinks. You're alone. I couldn't go to the doctor. I wanted to go get antibiotics, so I made a doctor's appointment. The urgent care was 13 miles away. But I was in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. And guess what? There's no Uber and there's no Lyft there. So I look for a taxi company, and there's none. So I go in, and I start asking all the locals at the Pilot, and they laugh at me. And they're like, there ain't nothing like that over here. This is country. I'm like, great. So I had to cancel the appointment. And maybe I don't need antibiotics. Maybe the overdependence of antibiotics is bad for us. I don't know, but it sure would make me feel better. But like I said, being sick out on the road is terrible. I had the Rona back in January out here, and I drove every day with it, 500 miles plus. It wasn't so bad. I was just tired. So at the end of the day, when I was done driving, I just went right to sleep. Slept out my 10, got up, did it again the next day until I started to feel better. This is really no different. But you know, you just wish that you could, be home in your bed and have some soup and have someone take care of you. But instead, you're in a dirty truck at a truck stop. And we're getting to the point now, especially down here in the South, where it's hot during the day. So unless you run the truck with the AC all day, you just can't get the temperature right. Rolling down the windows helps, but everyone's running their truck, so you're going to get carbon monoxide poisoning. It's a rough go. It really is, dude. It's not always glamorous, man. But, yeah, I'll be alright taking the Mucinex, getting ready to go home this weekend, stressing out about where I'm going to keep the truck. I'm either going to go keep it at a truck stop and pay to keep it there for the weekend, or I'm going to go to my normal spot, which I've only parked one other time, let's be honest. I don't go home. But there's a spot that I noticed where truck drivers park when I used to do DoorDash when I was going through trucking school. And that's where I park. But I'm scared. I'm scared to keep the truck there because there's signs everywhere that say no parking for trucks. But still there's trucks parked there. I spoke to the local police. They said just leave your information there and they won't, you know, you won't get towed. You could come get it. But if I don't know. I'm just, you know. Comment below if you got a good spot by your house where you could keep your truck, or where you keep your truck when you go on home time. Be interested to know where you all keep your truck. It is what it is, man. There's different places where you could go. It just makes me nervous because the petrol where I could go is nowhere near the other spot, and I have to make a decision when I go on Friday because either one of those places will run out of spots. So you have to make a choice and you have to commit to it. I'm enjoying this beautiful day down here in Mississippi. I just got another load picking up in Tennessee and we're going to Indiana. So, yeah, man, we're going to run this one out. See what happens. So I'm at this, I guess you could call it a truck stop. It's a BP right across the street from Pepsi where I dropped. But if you remember last time, I stayed at a rest area in Mississippi because there was no place for me to stay going towards Memphis. So I came right down to this area that I saw last time I was here. This guy's going to go to the bathroom behind the dumpster over here. Classy. I saw this little truck stop last time. So I pulled in here. I knew I wasn't going to be here all day. And I just got my load. And we'll be off, man. But there's plenty of parking for cars in the front. And this guy's parked in his little tiny Ford pickup truck. Like a little Ranger type deal. He's parked in a truck spot. Taking up a whole truck spot. I take everything that happens. Every thing like getting sick on the road or like misfortunes like that, and I take it as, you know, God trying to teach me something. Trying to teach me something about myself. Trying to teach me to be a big boy and take care of myself. You know what I mean? And we learn from the hardships that we go through. Whatever they may be. There's a reason for everything that happens to you in life. And it sometimes seems like the whole world is against you. And that's not necessarily the truth. It's not that the whole world is against you. It's just that sometimes it's got to rain for you to appreciate the sun. That's really where it's at. I was feeling really under the weather for the last couple of days. And today I feel a bunch better. And I'm going to run out this load. And it's going to be another great week, hopefully. It's going to be a bit of a short week. I know that. Check the following week isn't going to be that great. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to see my kids, and I'm going to make the best of that. There's a lot of things. Yeah, no, definitely almost hit me when you have all the space in the world to pull out. There's definitely things that, you know, there's definitely things that happen. But in the end, it's all worthwhile, man. It's all worthwhile. And we're going to make it through. So, just remember, stay positive. If you're out here doing OTR, stay positive. if you're coming out, if you're getting your CDL license and you have to do OTR, you know, remember, it's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. There's lots of us doing it every day. You could do it. The first couple of weeks are terrible. And then as time goes on, it just gets a little bit easier each and every day. And just want you to know that, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat it like some of these vlogs and tell you that it's going to be awesome and you're going to make $1 million. It's not the case. Your first year in trucking, you're going to make garbage money. Garbage money. But you just got to get your foot in the door. It's like every other job. When you're an apprentice, when you join the union, you don't make good money your first year. You know, you have to go through the apprenticeship program. And then after that, when you start making journeyman wage, you make really good money. And you get good benefits. But no job when you start out, you make the top dollar. It just doesn't happen. So just realize that. And just suck it up. Get out there, do it, and you'll be all right. Remember, God doesn't always give you what you want, but he gives you what you need. So stay motivated. Trust in the Lord. Pray. Every day say your prayers. Do your pre-trip. If you're tired, pull over. Eat a banana, eat a yogurt, and drink water every day. And if you like this video, smash that like button. And subscribe and hit the bell so when I drop another video, you get a notification. Once again, this is Good Guy Glenn. Thanks for watching.